but I will wait, forever wait.
Hello and welcome everyone to today's video. So for today's video, I want to do something my dear friend Lammy suggested, and that was basically to solve your fashion problem. So a couple of weeks ago, I asked you for all sorts of pieces that you find hard to style because it's like either the cut or the color or something about it that you just can't really figure out how to wear it. And I got so many different messages sending me pictures, asking questions, and I kind of like picked a few. And today I want to try to solve these fashion problems for you. This might be the first time you will see me use a phone in like the video, but I just needed to pull up all the messages and basically all the pictures. So I think to start this, we have to start with the person who initiated this video, my friend Lammy, and she basically sent me a picture of a green dagger collar blouse. I'm gonna put that up here. And with it she wrote, I have a green 70s shirt I could really use some styling advice on. I feel I look boring or like I work at a garden center. And there were a couple of pieces that were kind of similar of people asking how to style different sorts of blouses. And so I figured what I do is I find a piece to that is similar in my wardrobe. I will style it for you right now, right here. And then I'll also just put up some more pictures and more styling ideas. So you can kind of pick in which direction you want to go. So with the green, first of all, I want to say fabulous choice. Green was a very popular color in the 60s and 70s. I'm going to put up the pictures right here. And you can see in these pictures that a lot of people paired it with white or a navy blue. That was popular. I also love this like layered look with the dark navy. I feel like that's really popular. And in this picture you can see the girl with the slip-on that is wearing it with a dagger collar. I think that is absolutely perfect. I love that look. I also really like that idea, and I've seen a lot of pictures where it's kind of similar like that, where with a simple top people will choose a colored or patterned skirt or pant to go with, and one of the color in the bottoms is matching the colors from the top. Yeah, with these next ones basically too, you can definitely see that a lot of people like to just layer with it, and I think that's really cool. And what I also really like is this picture with Twiggy, because I love the idea of styling it with a tie. So I feel like that's the direction I want to take today. So this is the blouse that I have, and I'm just gonna throw this on and then accessorize it with you as we go. So I figured I would just start like this by just putting on a skirt with it. I decided to go with a black one because I think it is really easy, and contrary to the ideas that I showed up here, I wanted to go with a different approach, and that is to do a color book. This was actually really popular in the 60s, and the color combination of green and purple was seen a lot, so I decided to do it. However, I feel like we need to add some more fun pieces, so I'm gonna go with this chain belt. I think that's pretty cool. And then last but not least, I think these dagger collars are absolutely perfect to wear some sort of scarf. I just have this one and I like the colors with this, but anything is perfect. And now I feel like with this you can kind of go two different directions. Either you use a scarf toggle, or I think what's better with these like long skinny scarves and just kind of wear it like this. I feel like that makes for such a cool look. And then for shoes, you could obviously go with like any sort of classic boot. However, I decided to go with some ankle boots because the next piece we're gonna style are ankle boots. I really hope my head isn't cut off right now, but I feel like that's the perfect outfit. Honestly, it is easy, it is kind of cool, it has something different, something special. I really like it, and I hope you do too. So this outfit kind of combines a couple of really popular 60s and 70s trends like colored tights, a colorful necktie, and vinyl ankle boots, which, speaking of these were actually another item I got quite a few messages about how to style them, and I could relate so much because it personally took me a while to figure out how to wear ankle boots with different outfits, because I feel like generally you can wear them with whatever. You can wear them wherever you would wear a knee-high boot. However, I feel like there are some differences. So I'm just gonna show the picture of the ankle boots that Eloise sent me. Eloise has these ankle boots. They're from the 60s. They look really cool. I love that they don't have a heel. I feel like that's also very good for the time. And she wrote, I had these in my closet for a couple of years now, but I just can't seem to style them. Whatever I wear with them just seems off. For some reason, the proportions just seem wrong. I can relate to that. I felt like that a lot too. Could you please help me with some ideas? Of course, here are my ideas. The one person I found in a lot of pictures wearing ankle boots was Francois Hardy. She seemed to love them. So first picture is her in a striped dress. I love that. I think it looks really cool, and I actually like the idea of ankle boots also without tights. I don't know why, it just seems a lot more summery. Obviously that's like a good choice for summer because it's just a lot more airy than having leather boots up to your knees. I also love this picture of her. I'm just gonna assume she had one pair of white ankle boots and love to wear them. I also love this with the dress. It's very simple. And now here comes the idea that I like to do a lot with ankle boots, and that is to wear them with pants. I feel like with pants, it is so much easier to style them. Instead of going with knee-high boots, I feel like it sometimes looks really weird if you put like the pant over it and you can still see the outline of the boot. So I like to go with ankle boots here, just like she did here. These are a tiny bit more higher, but I love the general idea. I also really love this look because I think it is so casual with like the big pullover. It just seems very cozy. Also found these. Mary Quant obviously had a lot of them. I love the black and white color blocking and just giving them a moment. I feel like you could do the same thing with your black boots, but just wearing white tights with them and then just going for a black and white look on top. Edie Sedgwick also wore them. I actually made a video. I'm gonna put that up here with like a very Edie Sedgwick style where I also wore mine. Love them. However, I kind of want to focus on the idea of wearing them with pants. So I figured I would just style them with pants for you. So just give me a second to change into my pants and shirt outfit and I will show you why I think this works. I think these boots are so perfect for a beatnik look like the one I'm wearing right now. I'm just wearing some very classic plaid pants. I love these. These are actually from the 60s and I think they're just so classy. I don't know why. I also love to wear them with a turtleneck. I'm not gonna do that today because I am already sweaty. I hope I don't look sweaty. It is 34 degrees outside. We don't have air conditioning. It's not very common in German households. So it's just extremely hot in here. However, I really wanted to film this video today, so here we go. I went with this little vintage tee. I love it. I think it looks so cute. And I really like the silhouette of pants with these boots. I can't really tell you why, but I think it is cool, especially with pants like these where they aren't like completely long. So when you sit down, this is kind of what happens, and I like the look. I don't know, I just feel like this is such a perfect Francois Hardy beatnik look. I honestly love it. I feel like with a turtleneck it would be a lot more beatnik, but I also really like it with this top. I keep thinking about tucking it in or leaving it out. I don't know, I think it looks cute both ways, but I honestly feel like this is a great idea because if you feel like your proportions look off in short skirts, try long dresses. I love to wear this with long dresses, try pants, but also maybe try tights because that also kind of does something with your proportions. I would wear a black mini skirt maybe, black boots just like I did in the look before, and then colored tights within. That will also just do something. So these are just some of my tips and tricks and ideas. So for the next piece, Oksana sent me a message and she said, "Hi Emma, I wanted to say that I love watching your videos. Thank you so much, that means a lot. In the last video you mentioned submitting items that are difficult to style and I thought what a perfect timing. Good to hear that. A few days ago I bought a purple vintage dress from Arnell, guessing it's 60s or 70s. I love the color, but it feels a bit simple for me and the length makes it a bit too chic for daily wear, so maybe you could give me some styling tips." First of all, that dress is stunning. I'm gonna put up some pictures here. You look amazing in it, and the dress itself, I also love your hair. It seems so healthy and beautiful, but I love the dress, and I have a dress that is sort of a similar cut, so I thought I would go with that. However, mine is a lot more chicer than yours is, and since you said that you don't want to dress it up but rather dress it down, I have some more ideas up here for you. So I'm gonna quickly put this on and show you like the shoes that I like to wear with it and how I style it to just elevate it a little more. However, then we're just gonna take a moment and all imagine that this is the purple dress that she's wearing, and I will show you some other ideas on how to dress it down. Okay, as said, I think my dress with like this top is even more fancy, but I figured I would put something on so you can see the cut because I feel like it is more about the cut with this dress. I love that your dress has these like puffy sleeves, and I actually found a lot of similar dresses online. One idea I have is you could shorten it, but I totally understand if you don't want to do it because the long look is also really beautiful. And so I have some pictures right here of dresses that are just a very similar cut. So like this one, as you can see, the girl is just wearing white socks or tights with it. I love that they have like a pattern to them or like a special kind of knit. I feel like that's really cool. It's already adds something interesting. Also, a colorful shoe could do something for you. And there's this picture. As you can see, a lot of girls wear them very easily, like very dressed down, not a lot of jewelry or anything. She does too. But I figured I would show you some color combinations because I felt like that might be one thing that will help you. So there's this look. I absolutely love it. So you can see she kind of wears it with some pink and also that like green color, green and purple. As I said, that's really popular. Also love this style. I feel like that's also a great color scheme you could go for. Another one with like a lot of green, as said, that was just popular. This one, I feel like all of these would kind of work as color schemes for what you're trying to do. And my idea would be to take a belt, and if you have one that is a little thicker like this one, this is almost like a woven ribbon, and you just use that and belt the dress right underneath your chest. This is probably gonna look really weird, but just imagine I was wearing the purple dress that she was wearing. I feel like this just makes it a lot more casual. You could also wear like a belt with a buckle. I feel like that would work. And then just don't go for heels like I do, but rather wear sandals or maybe wooden heels, just something that's a little more casual. I feel like that would be a great idea. This next item was sent in by my dear friend Abby. And Abby actually has this really cool picture. She just said that she has this circus style jacket and she just doesn't know how to wear it. So I think the picture right here is pretty cool. Like, you look great, Abby. However, I kind of see what you mean because you just styled like the jacket as the standout piece of the outfit. Everything else is black, and I get that you might want to go a different route with it sometimes. So here are my suggestions. I obviously went to the one show that defined the circus hype of the 60s, the Rolling Stones Rock and Roll Circus. You can see that Mick Jagger wore a red jacket. He did like some white and black with it. I feel like that's an idea. And then I love this picture because, as you can see, the cut jacket is really similar to Abby's, also with like the ruffles. And what I like about him is that he styles it in a very maximalist way. I feel like that's something you could do too. Love the way he wears a necktie with it. Love the pants and just like all of the colors, all of the layers. I think that's great. I wanted to style a similar jacket, and I know I have one that's at least like a velvet jacket, but I already started packing up things for the move and I just couldn't find it. So I hope you can forgive me for that. However, I feel like that would be an idea for you. You could obviously also do a skirt. I feel like it would look great with a long velvet skirt maybe. I also found this picture, had never seen it before actually. This is Patty Boyd. It takes you a moment to recognize it without like the classic haircut, but that's her in the 70s. Love that she kind of does a shag. I feel like it suits her perfectly. And she just went all out on the red, and I feel like that is something you could do as well. As you can see, there are like different materials, a leather, a velvet, it's all red. It just looks really cool. I feel like you could do that if maybe you have a red pair of pants or a red skirt. And then I also found this picture of Twiggy, which I thought was cool because I love the idea of the head wrap and just wearing like white blouse with it. Also, the idea of wearing it open over a velvet vest, I really, really much admire. I feel like that's a really cool look. And then the last one, I obviously had to include, that is Jimi Hendrix, and I love this look of him. I feel like it is so incredible. I mean, it is a very perfect look, and I kind of showed you the same thing with the whole Rolling Stones Rock and Roll Circus, because what he does as well is to just wear a very maximalist style with it. I love the idea of a colorful blouse and then the layering with a vest, and you can see that he wears a lot of belts, so I love that idea too. I feel like that's a very cool and unique way of styling. So let's move on to the final piece. I kind of just picked a few of the pieces that you sent me because I couldn't do all of them. I figured the video was way too long, but if you enjoy this, if it like does well, I can definitely do another part. Just keep on sending me pieces. I will tell you when I do another part and you can send me pieces. But also please leave a comment down below and maybe tell us if you have any more ideas, because I'm sure the people who send in the pieces would highly appreciate that. So the last piece is this white dress. It's a 60s replica by Vero Moda. I don't know if that's a brand you can get everywhere, but in Germany it's a generally popular brand. And this was sent to me by Gabby. And Gabby says, I love to wear this dress and wear it all the time. However, I feel like it is rather plain. I usually just style it with some knee-high boots and that's it. But I kind of want to see something that would be a little more fun. Can't wait to hear what you'll say. I love your style. Thank you so much, Gabby. That's very kind. So I have a white dress that is a little different, but overall pretty similar. So let me get changed into that and then I'll show you how to style it. Okay, here we go. This is my white dress. It has buttons in the front, but just ignore that. I feel like generally it is a very similar look. I think one of the ways you could style this was in a very monochromatic way. So basically just going all white with it. I feel like with white knee-high boots, that would look cool. I think I have like a picture of a girl wearing all white. I feel like that is cool. I feel like that would look great, and it was also popular in the 60s, but I totally get that you might want to switch it up and try something different. So my idea is to go in with a color. So a color combo that was pretty popular in the 60s was red and white. So I'm gonna go with these tights. I know I said I would tell you how they are because they're by Mod Shoes, and a lot of you were curious about their quality. I cannot tell you yet because, as said, it's like 34 degrees every day currently, so I'm not wearing tights right now, but I'm gonna try these on for you, and I'm gonna just say, just by like touching them for a couple of seconds now, they feel great. Like, they're very thick and they feel really durable. So let me put these on real quick, and then I'll just show you the rest of it, because I feel like by accessorizing this, you can take this beautiful yet rather simple dress and turn it into something beautiful. Let me just quickly put on the tights. This is like a live try-on of a Mod Shoes and tights. I can't tell you, they're buttery soft. They feel great, actually. Okay, so I obviously can't tell you if these tights will last forever, but for now I can tell you they are really comfortable and they fit great. I don't even remember if there were sizes. Well, on here it says one size. But for me personally, they're really comfortable. They have a lot of stretch, so they seem great. So with this, I also decided to put some white earrings. Like, these are really cool, just some hoops. These were really popular in the 60s as well, and these are actually from the 60s. You can either get them made out of metal or plastic. These are metal ones. And then to match the tights and the dress, I decided to go with the white shoes. And I just have these by Mod Shoes, and I feel like they would be great with the outfit. So let me quickly put them on. These are actually an off-white color. You can definitely tell if I put them like right in front. I feel like I often get that question where people ask me if it looks odd if you like wear a white dress and light beige shoes, which is what I'm doing right now. So tell me. I think because you break it up and you don't wear it directly on top of each other, you can't really see it. I think it both looks white. I feel like as long as you don't hold the shoes in front of the dress, both will probably look white. I feel like this already is a lot more fun than just going for some regular boots. However, I kind of want to do a little more. So I decided to add more red and blue. I don't know how the belt will look because obviously this one has buttons down the front, but yours doesn't. So I feel like that will be helpful for you. This belt I actually got by my great uncle in Hungary. He used to wear this and I quite love it. It's a really cool belt, I think. Honestly, I don't think it looks perfect with my dress. I feel like it will look better with yours. And then I'm also gonna add this hat. When wearing this, I need to pull my bangs aside a little because otherwise I can't see anymore. But I love this look. Tell me what you think. I think it is cool. I think it is really fun and groovy. I think it kind of elevates the white dress. As said, the belt I don't quite see on my dress, but I see on yours. And with the belt, try different heights. I feel like with your dress, it would also look really cool, and that was popular in the 60s as well, to wear a belt down here. I actually feel like it looks better with my dress too, to just do that. And then I love to take the buckle to the side, but do whatever you like. I think you will find a way that you will really like this dress. I personally would probably wear it without the belt and rather like this, or just with the tights. I feel like they already do a lot. You could also just add a red purse or something else to pick it up. Red lipstick maybe, that is rather a 50s thing. But I feel like you can just put it up to the 60s and just wear whatever you like. I think that's the good thing about us not really living in the 60s. You can take inspirations from different decades. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. This was something different. I hope you liked it. And for you, dear Oksana, with all of your questions about the maxi dress, and all of you, of course, I have a video coming next, which is a new part of my series 10 ways to style. If you were new here, I used to do this series called 10 ways to style, and basically what I did is I picked a different staple piece of the 60s and 70s for every part and styled it 10 different ways. And I decided to bring that back, and the next video I'm gonna film and upload for you is going to be 10 ways to style a maxi dress. So maybe there will be some ideas for you, dear Oksana, or like all of you out there as well, obviously. So make sure to subscribe if you don't want to miss that video and everything else that's coming in the future. If you enjoyed this video, I would love you to give it a thumbs up and maybe even share it with a friend. It supports me, it supports the channel, and it would truly mean the world. I hope this was helpful. I'm no style guru by any means, but maybe just like a different perspective on these items helped you. I feel the same way, and my number one tip is to always type in what you have into Pinterest. So for example, with a white dress, I would just type in white dress 60s white dress, just kind of experiment with the words a little, and then if I find something, if you click on the picture, Pinterest will show you more things like this. So that's usually how I get my style inspiration, so I really hope that this video was helpful to you. I hope you have a beautiful day. Go out, enjoy the sunshine, take yourself some time to focus on you and your mental health today, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye everybody.